what's happening around the Arklatex. September is National Preparedness Month, and the Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office is making sure our community is ready before disaster strikes. They're hosting a disaster preparedness workshop on September 11th, and joining me now is Lieutenant Tony LeBlanc. Thank you for joining us, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Lieutenant, as you already know, the United States is currently leading the world in natural disasters. Why is it important for children and families to participate in this workshop?
So it's so important because being prepared is paramount. And being prepared means there's certain things that you need to do in your life. You can't always just pick up the phone and call 911. So situational awareness is what we like to tell people when we talk to them about, being prepared for different things. And so in this workshop, we're going to cover a all hazard approach, weather related type things, also active attacks, dealing with certain things that go throughout our country on a day-to-day basis. So we want to make sure that people understand you can have emergency kits, emergency preparedness, and the emergency kits are so important for you to have and your family to have. Children learn in school how to do a fire drill, how to do a lockdown drill, how to do a tornado drill. But a lot of the adults don't have that understanding of what needs to be done, and that's basically what this whole workshop is going to be about.
And Lieutenant, just give us an example of something that people will learn who attend the workshop. Let's say if it starts to flood, which is something that commonly happens in Louisiana. What will people learn during the workshop that they can use in real life?
So one of the biggest things in the National Weather Service has this saying, turn around, don't drown. But yet, when we do have flooding, first responders have to respond to get people out of that high water. And so we want to make sure that the citizens understand that they can do things ahead of time, being aware of the weather as it comes and taking heed to it. If that alarm goes off or if that cell phone goes off, don't just turn it off and go back to sleep. And so being prepared ahead of time, getting things in place for food, water, those are the kind of things that run out first. So we want to make sure that everybody understands having that emergency kit.
And that's very important and great information, Lieutenant. So before we let you go, just tell us the details about the event.
So it's going to be September 11th, and it's a very important day in everybody's life, and I hope nobody ever forgets it. And it's going to be at the Sheriff's Safety Town on Joella Avenue, and it starts at 6 p.m. And you would need to call out there to make sure that you register because space is limited out there. We plan on doing this workshop once a month to give people an opportunity to attend.
Lieutenant, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We have more news and weather coming up after the break, and keep it here because we have Health Watch coming up.